We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
What's happening?
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Look, what out there?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. So after the INT, it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Brady is going to fire one deep over the middle. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Brady. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And taken right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama.
Man, Kenyon Drake is not fucking bad.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And Gonzalez puts this one through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Brady. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Wait, that line 20. Come on, QB, come on.
Brady now on first down. And this one caught by Cameron Brain. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Brady. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the 19. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Hey, echo. Alert.
This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. Now Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Brady. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Wait, that round 80. Round 80. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 50.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted.
Bullshit.
It's off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete.
Oh, man.
And he's out right at the 25. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Come on, Dean.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. This is caught by Williams. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Fitzgerald hauling it in from Murray. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, no takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's Murray. David Johnson here on the catch. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down Cardinals. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. And now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 2016. That would certainly help his rookie quarterback. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Keyshawn Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well,
hey,
we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post.
That overplay shit, like when your corner overplay the ball.
But you caused the play. You did it.
That shit's crazy.
And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Man. Fuck.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They could put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Jacket, reload! Ready to go out. No,
back near his goal line. Here's Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
I'm not going for this shit,
Picked up by Byron Murphy,
I'm not going for Tom Brady fucking throwing the ball like that, man.
Will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Fucking broke his controller, bro.
Christian Kirk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0.
Damn.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you
don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay,
and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Ready, white 25.
Good morning, Sticky.
Let's go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Easy, 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 easy.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice gain.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, touchdown number 15 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because
Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Winston now after the fumble recovery. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the 1st half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. To throw is Winston. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch him all the way in and tuck it away.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the 1st half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. Murray now on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Following the interception, Winston. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half here, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Thompson, the rookie from Bama. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Their drive started. We have not side these last few drives.
And have hit it hard, haven't we?
Coverage downfield. The lying in there for the sack. On 2nd down after the sack. Here's Winston. Godwin. And he takes his beat out of bounds. 22. Line of scrimmage, the 37. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He completes it to Evans, but not before he gets into 18 yards on the play in a Buccaneer. Cardinal territory now. It's for 6. Winston, a handoff. 5 yards is the tally on Winston. He's got. They're held again, and do we have a goal? And the Bucs have taken the lead.
And you know at the half, this half you're scripting 12 to 16 or an opener, whatever terminal.
Goes down. This drive start back. A pair of first downs, and healing the sack. They'll come up here on a 2nd 4.
Rundowns. It confuses the block.
If they want a first, they need to get the foot down. The pass from the Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. The 15 down to the 14-yard line on the play, and that'll bring up to throw. Nowhere to escape. William Golston. And the season.
The amount of sacks extraordinary. Let's just face it. This pass rush has been demonstrated time.
Oh, the pressure once more. Make that now 8 sacks for it. That is perfect. And that is going to drive action. You are watching the tight ball game. We're all even at 20.
Confident enough to do it on the last.
Winston, he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and the offense will take over. Next driving at the line, the Cardinal last time. Let's see what they can get here.
I never met an offensive coach. Most of them wanted Ed with a PO goal. They'll take it. Way better than.
Met fan bases that wanted that.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down.
And he was able to shed the stop. Credit in 9. Here's 2nd run. Played. Not sure what happened off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender.
Defense.
Darn right. They did something.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down in here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On second down now. It's Drake, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Ready? 54. Mike 54. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Fitzgerald hauling it in from Murray. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. William Golston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You can't stop me.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. On second down, here's Murray. This is caught by Williams. Room here to run. Touchdown, Cardinals. Max Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first.
First down, Arizona.
Got it. 54. Mike 54. He don't know no better.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Demir Bird, the intended receiver. And it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. The handoff to the right side. It's Drake. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's bullshit. That is bullshit.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. On the toss play, this is Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Important extra point up and through. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Winston. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Robert Alford. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Anybody want to go to war?
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
You're going to get on that with you so you can run and lead.